Welcome back to Top Dogs. On today's episode, we're going to leave a sweet, tasty treat in your mouth. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It is episode 69, Sweet Tooth Unwrapped. Well, stop being a degenerate because it's not what you think it is. We're talking about candy, okay?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
straight out the basket. That.
Should we redo that intro?
No, I like that.
Okay.
As we are getting close to that time of the year, why not talk about candy? We were going to go over some of our favorite treats and probably even our least favorite treats and some other information you will love to hear. So sit back, listen, and enjoy the show. This is episode 69, Sweet Tooth Unwrapping. So, first question. Now, I want to ask the controversial question already off the bat. What is your guys' opinion on candy corn?
We'll have to introduce ourselves.
Well, yes, my name is Fiction Boy.
I was Markadad.
And I'm Whiplash Wolf.
And I'm back after almost a month.
Yes, his boy's back finally.
You want to explain what happened to you for the past month?
I think you guys covered that pretty clearly, didn't you?
Yeah. So I guess. I'm glad to. It's fun to have you back. I'm glad your motherboard has been repaired, replaced, and now your computer is fixed. So that's good to have you. We missed you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the stream.
The mother of his board died, so he has a new one now.
Yeah, no one that's installed. I have a plan with my new computer, but I'll let you in on it because I'm planning to give my old one away to my little brother so I can upgrade to a new one.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's very sweet.
That's a good idea.
But on to the episode. Now, I wanted to ask the controversial question and your guys' opinion on candy corn. So let's start off with Whiplash because he looks like a candy corn.
Here's all I'm going to say about candy corn. I want to take all the candy corn that exists in this world, take it to the Nevada desert,
and do this.
Dig a giant fucking hole for them, put them all in the hole, and then nuke it.
I have to disagree. I think it's very tasty. It's a good, tasty piece of plastic.
I would say I'm 50-50 on this situation. I mean, I don't love them, but I don't dislike them either. I think they're sweet, but I get done with the flavor really quickly, though. I can eat a few. It's fine. I don't mind.
I like the ones that are like shaped like pumpkins.
Oh, yeah, those are good. Those are actually not bad. I like them.
Mm-hmm. The regular ones are also just as good, but something about the pumpkin ones is like better. Maybe because it's thicker. I don't know.
I think that's probably why.
Oh,
my arm. Sorry, malfunction.
I hate them so much. They make my taste buds sad. They make me just want to actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. That's too dark. I don't care if it looks like a candy corn. I'm more tastier than a candy corn.
You might look like a candy corn, but hey, you're still sweet.
God, my Wi-Fi is not having it right now.
Did you not understand a word I just said?
No, because nothing came out of your mouth. On my end, nothing came out of your mouth because my Wi-Fi was screwing up. What'd you say again?
I said you may look like a candy corn, but you're just as sweet.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very true.
Now we get to talk about our favorite ones. What is your all-time favorite Halloween candy, and what makes it stand out among the rest? Dream.
Oh my god, I don't remember which one is my favorite. I enjoyed so many of them, but like I mentioned in the previous last week's episode, I really like those 2 packs of gumballs that were like Halloween themes, and they had like a little sour paste on the inside. I really like chewing on those. And my second one would probably be those gummy hamburgers, hot dogs, gummy pizzas. I really enjoyed eating them. Those were probably my two favorites.
So you enjoyed eating a lot of gummies?
I'm a big fan of gummies. Anything that is gelatin based for a candy, I absolutely love them. I see Kid agrees, but Kid agrees with me. They're so good. The sour, the normal ones, doesn't matter. I love them all. The gummy worms and the
I personally love the gummy worms, the sour gummy worms. Those were always my favorite terms of gummy. And I love Swedish Fish. When I was staying at Colton's apartment at one point, there was a convenience store that was underneath the apartment complex, and I would always go in there to get me some Swedish Fish gummies. I miss that place. It was so convenient just to get some snacks there. Hence the name.
Yeah, true.
Convenience store. Which I did show you that place. I remember when we were visiting.
I was going to mention that. But they were closed. I think it was too late. We arrived pretty late and they were closed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. You like
also
Swedish Fish,
Rolls.
Whiplash? Oh my god.
God, no. No, I love me some Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, I love Tootsie. High five. High five.
Oh yeah. You have to
I love
understand.
Tootsie Rolls.
You have to understand. My roommate bought some Tootsie Rolls to give out to the children, and I've literally been snacking on Tootsie Rolls every day. For like the past 3 weeks, the bag is almost gone of Tootsie Rolls, and it's like a mixed bag.
Now I'm
with
going to
3
ask you a
different
question.
sizes. Yes.
Is
That
Tootsie
was what I
Rolls?
was gonna ask. Do you guys have like the different sizes? There's the thin logs that are very short, then there's the sticks, and then there's the thick logs. Like, do you have a preference for any of you like all three of them, or you prefer like the
I
thicker
love all
log
three.
or the stick?
I'm just gonna
I like all
toss them in
three
my
of
mouth. It doesn't matter what it is. But so we do have a place though in America. I'm sure you guys don't have it because it's called Golden Corral. They sell like old-fashioned candy, and they have like a gigantic Tootsie like stick. It's like the square little rectangle stick, but longer and thicker.
Mm-hmm.
You can smack someone with it.
What about the Tootsie Pops?
Okay, I'm not going to
Those are
start on
really
that.
good.
I love the orange. I love the orange.
The orange is really good. I agree with you. They're great.
I like the chocolate. The chocolate one.
Just remember that.
It's weird for me, a chocolate candy that is not actually chocolate. I always thought that was weird, but they really tasted good. It was kind of unsettling for me the first time I watched them. Like, this does not look like chocolate, yet it tastes chocolate. What the hell is going on? What kind of sorcery is this?
I kind of noticed most of our favorite candies, it involves a lot of sucking.
Well,
that's
isn't
our
it the
game.
point to suck on sweets and treats?
You kind of you look like a guy that likes to eat Fun Dip. He likes a good.
This was my favorite candy, but I didn't get it at Halloween as often, but I loved Fun Dip. They first came out with like 1 stick and 2 flavors. And then you had the 2 sticks, 3 flavors. Those were my all-time favorite, and it was my mother's favorite candy as well. And I loved eating those. Me and my sister, oh god, all the time.
Explains why he likes sucking.
Guilty.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What are the companies trying to do to us as children? Are they trying to make us learn?
I don't want to go on that subject. I don't know where that's gonna head up.
I don't want to tell. But let's dive into.
I know. Candy's delicious, though.
Okay, what about this? I'm gonna add more to this. Name a candy that you personally know you like, but the majority of the world doesn't like.
Whoppers.
Whoppers? You like Whoppers?
Yeah, the malt Whoppers.
They're so dry.
Yeah, I like them. They're delicious. They're delicious.
I like them too.
Here's the thing is, I will grab one. I won't even open the package. I always like grab the ball in the package and like open the package that way, just into my mouth.
You got a whole lot of chocolate balls in your mouth, son.
Oh, you know it. Very
Great.
delicious too, and salty.
Okay, Upstream, what about you? What is like your favorite candy that is probably not very popular to a lot of people, but you like them?
I like two. So there's a very old candy that was made with they use that at the church. They give you a piece of bread. It's like a crisp or something. I don't know what's the name in English for them, but it was shaped like a UFO and it had little candy balls in the inside. It was very light and fluffy. It was really fun to eat. It's very thin. It's like paste that is all like, it's like, how do you say this? I don't even know what they're called in English, but they're
communion wafer.
Communion wafers. They're made with two communion wafers with they look like nerds, but they were smaller, and you could like tear it open, eat it, and eat the whole thing. But I also I really enjoyed eating the dots. I know some people didn't like dots. Is it called dots?
They're very sticky. They get stuck in the roof of your mouth.
Oh yeah, it really sucked for that. That's the one thing I didn't like about them. But I thought they tasted great. There's different types of gelatin candy. There's ones that break apart really easily, like the Swedish fish. There's one that are very spongy and springy, like gummy worms. And there's the dots, which just smush down and then sticks to everything. There are like three types of jelly candies, we could say. And I like all three of them. I'm trying to think of another weird candy I really enjoyed. Have you guys had those wax straws that had the liquid on the inside and you would and chew off the wax?
Oh god, yes.
Those are very, very old candies.
The Pixie Sticks?
Pixie Sticks were really good too.
It was
the one.
I know what it was. That was actually going to be my favorite candy. It's like a plastic bottle, and you just bite the cap off of the plastic and you drink it. It was called nickel something. Someone tell me what it was called. What's it called? Nickel what?
No.
Anybody know what? Nobody knows.
But they were sticks, and then they had the bottles later, which is the revised version of the old stick ones. But I would just chew off, and it was kind of gum, but it was actually wax. It was paraffin wax. Hey, Jet. So,
there was
good. Jesus Christ.
You just get scared by a fan?
My air compressor just went off. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, that was our first jump scare during the month of Halloween. Hope you appreciate that. It's gonna be fun. If he jumps at that, I can't wait to see it when he sees a ghost in next week's episode.
I haven't played that game in so long. Oh.
By the way, this is going to be our first experience actually playing this on VR headsets. It's a whole different experience from what I understood.
You too. I've played it before, but it's even scarier now, all the updates they've done to that game.
Oh, really? Oh, boy. So, another candy, believe it or not, I kind of like it. It's circus peanuts. Anybody? I like circus peanuts.
Really
You know what
candy?
I'm talking about? I guess so. Like a gummy, but
circus peanuts? I have no idea what that is.
I've never heard of
the one
that.
that you could,
like. Is it the animal crackers?
No, not animal crackers. You can get them at a convenience store at a gas station.
Oh, to be honest, I really don't expand my taste for candy. It just stays with the same 5 candies I eat all the time.
And the 100 gram chocolate bar.
Never that one.
It's like an old man's kind of chocolate candy, but I actually kind of like it. It's like a stronger consistency, like a crunch bar. I like that. It's so good to me. Now that was my favorite. Now, let's go with Whiplash. Your least favorite candy that you do not like at all.
So here's the thing is, this is going to be by unpopular demand. I hate anything that has caramel in it.
So you don't like Snickers?
I don't like anything that has caramel in it. So Snickers, Twix, Three Musketeers. What else there is? There's a lot of caramel treats. I just don't like caramel.
I don't think Three Musketeers have caramel.
Musketeers, it's not. It's like chocolate cherry mousse. There is kind of truffle or something. It does not have caramel. I know what you're talking about. No, but they don't. They taste like cherries, chocolate cherry.
Okay, but yeah, I just don't like caramel. It's just the texture of caramel is what makes me get set off, I guess. But it's weird because I like cinnamon. only on one thing.
Coffee?
You ever heard of not toffee. God, they're crackers.
Not
I buy
toffee.
them all the
I
time.
said coffee, not toffee.
Cinnamon
Oh no,
toast?
not coffee. No, coffee. I'm like bland with. No, it's a cracker. It comes in a little small package.
It's not animal
God, I
crackers.
can't remember what they're called, but they're so good. I will devour the entire package in a day. I can't buy them because they will be gone. in
Is
the
it
same
graham
day.
crackers?
No, it's not graham crackers. They're just delicious. I bought them at FWA and Megaplex.
Aren't they like ginger
But yes.
crackers? That's supposed to be
crackers.
ginger?
I've never heard of ginger.
Yeah. Are you talking? Where does it's Swiss? I think, or from Belgium. God damn it! My husband loves them.
I'm gonna look it
I'll
up
try
real
to
quick.
figure it out.
But no, I was gonna keep talking about the whole thing of like what makes you not like caramel so much. It's not the flavor, is it just the consistency that it gives off?
Consistency, flavor, and texture of it.
Does it make you
I
gag or
don't like-
something?
Yes, very much so. I do not like it. Come on, where's it at? Give me the crackers.
So I'm guessing you didn't like those caramel cubes. Sometimes they would give out for Halloween.
That's old man candy.
Yeah, but I still kind of love them to chew on. Here's the thing: I'm not a huge fan of caramel, yet at the same time I like eating it, so it's really weird. But I like those caramels. They last kind of decently, but I think the most annoying thing was the goddamn package. The plastic wrapper would tear all the goddamn time. It was so infuriating to take apart these. Oh man.
What was your least
Biscoff.
favorite candy? Biscoff, yes. Okay, now that rings a bell.
Least favorite candy.
Like you just despise.
I didn't like
and hate.
rockets. I didn't like rockets. You know
What
those
is
little
rockets? Is it like
white
Smarties?
powdered? No. So they're all rolled up. They're like they look like miniature hockey pucks. They're compressed powder.
Oh. I know what he's
We
talking
used
about
to
now.
actually fling them in their fingers in classes, and we would like shoot each other with them. It was like the candy that always left out. It made your mouth dry. It tasted nice, yes, but oh my god, I would get fed up with these so quickly. I would eat one roll, and that would be it. I'm not a
Smarties
huge
is-
fan of berries, you know, the Swedish raspberries and the Swedish fish. I'm not a huge fan of those either. I mean, they're fine, they're good, I'll eat them, but if I could avoid them, I would. The
Swedish fish is freaking delish. What are you talking about?
My husband likes them too.
I would say
Those are
my
cinnamon.
least. Oh, God, you're gonna. Okay, so there's a lot of candies that I hate. We'll start off with Almond Joy and Mounds. They're basically the same thing, but without an almond. That's what basically a mound. And it's like do you even know what Almond Joy is?
I don't know, but I know we talked about it on a previous episode, and I know actor Lewis, he actually put like a picture of it, but I don't remember what they look like.
So Almond Joy is basically a chocolate covered coconut with almond.
Oh, these are like we have something like that. Bounty, Cocoa Bounty, Bounty bars. They're just like a paste of coconut, and they're covered in chocolate. They're very
like
nice
coconut.
and mushy. They're soft.
I like coconut, but not in just a bar. But I feel like that's overwhelming. So I kind of like it on those Girl Scout cookies. Which that's the one Whiplash won't eat because it has caramel on it.
I also like coconut. Coconut sucks too, unless it's in a mixed drink.
Jesus,
Like
Jet.
body armor.
Sorry about that.
But then there was I don't like black licorice. I also just don't like licorice in general. I think licorice is disgusting. I don't like
Do
the
you guys hear
texture.
Not really.
Jet just
Is it
No.
sneezed
sniffing your-
twice. He sneezed so loud. Oh, okay. Whiplash came out. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I hate licorice. I think it's disgusting. Both of them, the red one and the black one.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Here's the thing. I don't mind licorice. I'm not gonna eat a whole pack, but I mean, if that's the only thing there is in the house and I got a sweet tooth, I'll eat some.
I won't eat it. I won't even touch it. That shit is nasty. I hate it. It is not even sweet at all. It's very bland.
Now I know how to wake you up at FWA.
It smells good.
Too.
That's the weird part. It smells good, but it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, the cherry ones smell good. Just I don't like licorice either. I don't even know licorice could be a candy. That's such a weird thing to think about.
I think it is a candy, if I'm correct.
It is.
It is a candy.
Yeah, that. Or what is another one that I really despised that I still don't like? Oh, I don't like Butterfingers.
Do we have Butterfingers?
Sure. It's not. The taste is great. I just hate the texture of that one too. It gets stuck in your teeth.
Well, it's peanut butter.
That's very thick caramel.
I love peanut. I love peanut butter, but the something with it just. I don't like how it gets stuck in your teeth, and when you try to remove it with your tongue, it's very sharp and it hurts.
I mean, you know what? I understand what you're talking about, but I'll still eat Butterfinger regardless. All right. Let's go to the next question.
Well, I want to cover something. So you said you don't like licorice. I'm not a fan of black licorice, but have you seen those licorice candies that have like a bunch of different colors layered? They're cubes, they're cylinders, logs with different colors. I love those. Those are great. Because I have fun like taking apart the different layers and the different colors. It all tastes the same, but for some reason I get a lot more fun and pleasure out of it. Does you still hate those as well, or these are okay?
This guy is a grown child.
Don't we all have an inner child sleeping within us?
That inner child of him is like, I'm gonna tinker with everything I see. I'm just gonna rip it apart and just play with Twizzlers.
That is such, dude. The Twizzlers, I would take all the ropes apart and split into pieces. I would legitimately do that.
Oh my god. If there was a hang on, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna adjust something. And there we go. Okay, so now I wanted to get your guys' opinion on what is the best chocolate bar. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult for Whiplash since he doesn't like caramel.
Hershey.
Man, you're so bland.
But yeah, that's how my taste is, bland, but Hershey is delicious.
What about the white chocolate Hershey's with the chocolate? I don't even know if that's chocolate inside.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
I like
that's
that
good.
one. That's a good one, but it's not my S tier. I would say my S tier in terms of like chocolate. I just heard my dog howl and it sounded like a woman screaming.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
god. My bad. But anyways, I don't think you can consider it a chocolate bar because it's in a cup. I love Reese's. That's my favorite chocolate.
Oh, they're so good. I love them too. Reese's peanut butter cups. They're great. Have you tasted the giant one? Have you ever eaten that? It's the most fun thing ever to eat. I love these so much.
Yes.
And yeah, that was a really good one. Now, what is your favorite kind of? Well, I know. Actually, I didn't even answer the chocolate bar. God. Okay, so if it was a chocolate bar, then yes, it would be a crunch bar. I love crunch bars.
Oh, the crunch bars. They're good. No, Jet.
Just
You're
heard
not
him.
going outside.
Yeah, just heard that one.
He just whimpered. My favorite chocolate bar, the one I always buy, if it's not Reese's peanut butter cups, I love getting Wonder Bar. I don't think you guys have that in the States. Another really good chocolate bar I like is Coffee Crisp, which is a bit like a Kit Kat, but coffee flavor, thicker and bigger.
Oh, I want that.
They're very popular, and I know a lot of people in the States would love to have some. I'll try to see if I can bring a few at FWA for you guys. I'll bring more of those maple candies as well. But Wonder Bar it's really hard to explain the texture because it feels like there's a waffle in between like chocolate and peanut butter, and it has a really weird, like the way you bite on it, it kind of mushes before it actually kind of snaps. If really hard to describe, but for some reason, I just love the texture for it because it's so weird. But that's probably the chocolate bar. If I'm going to grab one chocolate bar, it's usually a Wonder Bar made by Cadbury. Same as Coffee Crisp. No, Coffee Crisp is Nestle.
Oh, if it wasn't for the Crunch Bar, then it'd probably be a Snickers bar or a Mars bar. A lot of people don't like the Mars bar.
I love both.
I'm just playing when it comes to candy. All right, it's chocolate. Chocolate, give me the chocolate. Have you ever had the giant Hershey Kiss?
Mochi.
Yes, I have.
They were cute.
Yeah, well, the one that you have to like take days to eat because you'll die if you eat the entire thing at once. It's like a $20 Hershey Kiss because it's like this size.
So you bought a giant candy before, right?
Yeah,
so that
it's
was
been a while
big
since I
giant
did that.
Hershey. The only giant candy I ever bought was the giant gummy worm.
Oh yes.
Oh,
okay. I need to say something. We have something in Canada called Bulk Barn, and you can literally buy chocolate bars in bulk, no packaging paper, nothing. They just say O. Henry, Kit Kat, Oreo. Like, you can literally scoop the chocolate bars into a bag. They have giant gummy snakes and alligators that you can buy. You can literally buy like mac and cheese crab dinner powder to make your own mac and cheese. It's insane, and it's so cheap. Well, if you guys come to Canada, go take a look at a Bulk Barn. You guys will enjoy it. You'll want to buy everything over there. It's so good.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I just thought another candy I didn't talk about. I literally forgot what it was.
Do you want? That's okay. You can come back to it when we come to my next.
How do we think about M&Ms?
Peanut M&Ms are better than the regular M&Ms.
Bet. True. Bet.
That's true.
I fucking love peanut
Mini
M&Ms.
M&Ms are really good on ice cream, though.
Yeah, they
Yes,
are.
and the chocolate M&Ms are good in cookies.
Yes.
Oh yes, they definitely are. And now I won't deny that. But if I was to say that on ice cream, it would definitely be I'm not sure. I always like the Reese's in ice cream, especially the one you get at Sonic.
Yeah.
All right.
Oreos
before
is
we
always
continue
good
on
ice
with
cream.
this, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. When you hit the notification bell, it will alarm you with our upcoming videos. And also follow us on our audio platforms and leave us a rating, as this will help us out a lot. Join our Discord and our Telegram channel. Link for all these are in the description down below in the link tree.
Calling all Top Dogs fan. You want some cool stuff? You can by subscribing to our server subscription on Discord or Patreon. Become a podcast supporter today to get exclusive, raw, and uncut footage of your favorite podcast episodes, join supporter meetups, and talk with the podcast team and other podcast supporters. Plus, you get a custom-made paw emoji and other goodies that come with our $2.99 a month subscription. But wait, there's more. Upgrade to the Podcast Supporter Plus and get episode voting, supporter feedback, and be part of the live audience for only $5.99 a month. Plus, get sneak peeks of upcoming idea, merchandising, and more. You don't have to join the subscription, but it does help us out a lot. And for everyone that has subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you. I see some new people in the back. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Now,
I think this week's new supporter plus is we have MeFly here. Good buddy.
Yeah.
He's very
also,
sweet, very handsome.
Also, if you don't
he
subscribe, to our YouTube channel,
he's always shy about it.
if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, I can guarantee you, Whiplash is going to take all your candy from your little pumpkin and probably burn all your I can't say it. Well, burn all your candy with
trick-or-treating
caramel.
all by yourself now. You may have a wolf come after you and take all your delicious candy. Don't be
Besides
left
the
with
caramel.
no candy. Yeah, true. I'll blow up the caramel, but y'all take all the rest of your candy, and you won't be no more.
Here. You want some candy? Here, take my strong hand.
Oh my god.
I love that movie. I love that
I
movie.
hate this.
Take it from my strong hand.
Okay, just one thing. My favorite scary movie skit still, in all three, when he has the shotgun and he goes, the shell comes out of it.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I was just
That's a good one.
Let's kick some alien butt. Pumps the shovel. There's a 12-gallon shell that flies off.
Oh my god.
So good.
That's a really good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was it. That's a very
I'm
good
sure
one.
actor Lewis is. I'm sure he's gonna put like a snippet on the screen or something for you guys to see.
I would just like to see if somebody could do that. Where like, yeah, if he plays that character from Scary Movie 2, it's like, you want a piece of candy? Here, take it from my strong hand.
Yeah. Whiplash, was that from Scary Movie 3 or Scary Movie 4? That bit with
3.
the shovel. It's 3?
With
Okay.
a shovel. Also, the other one too. Does one more thing. The one other skit in that movie is: do you remember when Charlie Sheen is talking to the sheriff cop, and every scene she appears, her hat keeps getting bigger.
Oh yeah. At one point it was like that big. She couldn't get in the car anymore. It would just rep on everything. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't mean to cut it short, guys. I'm just trying to keep it.
No.
I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so now when you guys were kids, Strain seems to be having some difficulties, but it's okay. Did you guys celebrate Halloween in Quebec?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude! It's one of my favorite holidays.
Okay, awesome. So now in the particular like scene when you were like getting all your candy, were you the hauler of all these candies? Like, are you the rationer, a binger, or are you like a generous sharer? Like, did you trade candy sometimes? Or did you just kept it to yourself?
Oh no, so that's the one thing. So I have one brother and a sister. My family it's me, my sister, and my mother. And then there's my father and my brother. We are a reconstructed family, you call it? Well, because I lost my father when I was very young, and my dad took over 6 months later. So I don't even remember my biological father. So we were 3 kids trick-or-treating. We were about the same age. So we would always go to the same house together all the time, for safety purposes, of course. And when we would get home, then we would spread across the whole living room all the candy we got. We made sure that nobody's pile would touch another one, and we'd keep eye and prey on stuff and separate the chips bags and stuff. And then we'd be like, hey, I have this, you want to trade me for this and that? And that was part of the fun. It's just going through the candy and like sharing and trading things we liked. And then like it was I have beautiful fun and beautiful memories of that.
Now, personally, I never had that experience where I could have traded, so I was pretty much the binge eater when it came to candy. I didn't really could trade it with my siblings because they were still babies when I was done tricking. By the time I was trick or treating, they could trick or treat. So I was like, I would love to have that experience that you had. I really do, because that would have been cool. What about you, Whiplash? Were you a hauler, a binger, or did you share?
A binger, because I got a lot of candy when I was younger. Lots of candy. Like, there was one year we took like like how you get one of those insulated bags at like a grocery store to put all the frozen items in. I had a bag like that one year, but it wasn't an insulated bag. It was just a Halloween bag, and it was like 3/4 full of candy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Man,
I had
this
someone
man right
similar
here.
I had similar quantities as well. But the thing is, a lot. So we would get those, those chip bags a lot. These would fill up our bags so quickly. So usually my father would follow us around with a car, and we had like a bag, and we would just dump the bags of chip and then go back to trick or treating.
Did you guys believe at the time we were going through a phase of when trick or treating was happening, and parents and I think even the media were saying that people were putting razor blades in candy? You guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Do people still believe that, or not anymore?
I think it's about drugs now. I think that's what it is now. I don't think it's razor blades anymore.
Yeah, and it was like, I never, how would you manage to put razor blades in candy that easily? Like that just never made sense to me.
I think the most dangerous thing was not needles or razor blade. It was mostly poison, I think, because poisons it's just a needle. You drop it in, and you can put a little piece of tape, and it doesn't even show.
Well, when you guys were like trick or treating, I think nobody. I don't know if it was you guys, but when I went trick or treating, there was one thing I always hated. Actually, there was two things I always kind of did. One, it was always cold. You never wore a jacket. And it was always cold when you had to go outside trick or treating, and you were in your costume. That didn't really give you much warmth.
And it was raining.
Sometimes it was not raining, or people jump scaring you out of nowhere. I hated that when I was a kid.
I was gonna say, unless you're, a fully fledged adult now with a fursuit, you can be warm outside. I mean, for you, it's probably cold right now because you're in Canada and it's fall time.
Yeah, it has dropped down, but I went to the dog park today and it was funny. I had a button-up shirt while everybody had winter coats on. I stayed there outside for 45 minutes.
What a true Canadian right there.
It's a bit chilly here. I think I'm gonna go back home now.
It's getting a little chilly, but the autumn is here. The leaves are falling. Oh, he looks like he looked like he can look like he can blend into. He could be a tree leaf if you wanted to. Cause look at you be an orange, black tree leaf.
I will blow you away with my camouflage. I will blend in with the leaves and the trees for sure.
Camouflage.
So beautiful in Canada.
Did you just say camouflage?
Camouflage or camouflage? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Look, camouflage is a thing.
Camouflage.
Oh my.
You don't know what camouflage is?
No, you said camouflage.
He's laughing the way you said it.
Oh, okay, the way I said it. Okay. I didn't get it. I'm like, am I missing something?
You said it with a U, not an A.
Camouflage. No, because I gave myself a French accent. That's why.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. I didn't think you were aware of what you just
camouflage. Said. That's why. It sounds different.
Okay. That's fair. Now, I think this was also just when we were trick-or-treating for candy, there was also this thing where we were very kind of picky at what houses to go to. We always go to the ones with the Halloween decorations. Did you guys ever do that, or is that just me?
No, I feel like that's like a roundabout thing, because you feel like the people who have like the most Halloween decorations out are the ones who usually celebrate it the most, which means they probably have the best candy.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That was me.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't most of the time.
So there has been many times where you went to people's houses that did not have any Halloween decorations whatsoever, and they still gave out candy?
There's some that were very minimalistic. They at least had one decoration, but I know a house across my street. They actually had very minimalistic decoration, but they gave on full-size chocolate bars instead of getting those mini Halloween's ones. And we would go there every single time. I think they bought them at the dollar store, because you could get like a whole crate for like $20 and they were like 30. Or Costco, you can buy them the big size chocolate bars in bulk. So I think that's what they were doing. They were really
Another hint that I always gave people when I went trick-or-treating as a kid, I always went to the rich people neighborhoods because they always gave the bigger candies in bulk away.
I didn't really have that in my area. It's pretty much the middle class all around.
Yeah, but the rich people just threw candy like it was nothing. So I was like, hell yeah, this is the place to go. You're just like shaking your hand like with anticipation. I was like wondering if you wanted to say something.
Oh no, I never got full chocolate bars as a kid. I lived around a medium wealthy neighborhood my entire life. Still do, actually.
You know, okay, do you think ultimate? Oh, sorry. My ultimate things I really enjoyed was, some house they give you 1 or 2 pieces of candy, but some of them they gave you surprise bags with a bunch of different things on the inside. Did you guys have that in the States?
I don't think so.
That's what my mom does
really
now.
Popular. They're great. They're mini, decorated Halloween bags. They're about 3 inches by 4 inches, and they would put a chocolate bar, a lollipop, a gum, and then another thing, then tie it up and then give it to kids and staple them. I love getting these. I would get one every 5 or 6 houses. By the end of the night, I had 20 of them. I love unpacking them. That was the other fun part of, spreading out the candies and counting what we got and making piles of different things we like, and then oh man, good times.
What about any foreign candies? Do you guys like any foreign candies that came to the States? There is one that I like, but it's called Dragon's Beard. Now, you can't really buy it at a Walmart or a Kroger, but I had to buy these on Amazon. But they're called Dragon's Beard. It's like covered in white things, and it's like Pop Rocks inside.
Ooh.
You can get it at Hong Kong.
I thought dragon hair was, they take a loop of sugar and they kind of stretch
Dragon's
it,
Tail.
fold it over.
Dragon's Tail? No.
Dragon hair? I thought it was it. They make
Dragon's
a million
beard
strand. And it's Dragon's Beard, and it's rolled in powdered sugar so that it doesn't stick to each other, and it's so fluffy. It's like the Asian style of cotton candy. I don't know, because cotton candy is stretched out sugar, right? And this is just solid, not melted, but just looped over and looped over and looped over, and every time you looped it, you double the amount of strands. I want to try that.
I recently got into another foreign candy which was introduced to me by Colton. It was the Haichu, I believe. Yeah, that stuff was so good. I remember he bought some and I ate most of them, and he was not happy about that.
Those are good. They look good.
What about you, Whiplash?
Well, candy. I mean,
foreign
I don't
candy.
actually know. Yeah, I don't actually know if I've ever had any foreign candy before, honestly. I might have, I just can't remember it, honestly.
What Pocky considered a candy?
It is.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's Pocky. Okay. Then Pocky, yeah. I've had chocolate Pocky.
Pocky's very
delicious.
I learned Colton was the only person I knew who liked strawberry Pocky.
Ew.
I haven't had the chance to give my opinion on that one. I haven't tried the strawberry one.
I mean, Colton really loves it. I think that's his favorite one. Mine was just the regular old chocolate Pocky, which is also pretty good in terms of foreign candy. I would say another foreign candy that I liked, it was definitely, it was from Germany. I can't figure out the word it was called, but it was it was chocolate and it had, I think, hazelnut in it. It was Tofifi?
That's big.
What is it?
No,
Tofifi, yeah, that's what I think it was.
Tofifi.
Yeah, that was a good foreign German candy. I like that one. And then there was an Australian candy that I really liked. What was it called again? Dang it. It was so good. I can't remember, but I guess I'll get back to that later. But anyways, would you say that there's any candies that you didn't like as a kid?
Well, I would like to answer the question concerning candies that come from outside the world. I've been seeing those a lot on Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels and TikTok. Are those? I think they're from Japan, and they're like candy but meal kits kind of, that you have like a chocolate powder and then a gelatin powder, and they come with little utensils and measuring cups, and you mix them together and you make like a little pancake or a burger or a bunch of tiny little things like that. Those I really like. Because it actually gets you involved in the process. My tinker side just is super satisfied with those.
And you must have liked You must have liked the Krabby Patties, SpongeBob Krabby Patties that we got in the States.
I don't know what they are. I've never seen them.
It's the same thing as like the burger gummies. The buns, the lettuce, yeah.
I don't think we had
the
those.
gummy lettuce.
You know, you guys remember the Dr. Dreadful kits where you would make your own candy and stuff?
Oh yes, I do. I remember that. That was so fun.
Yeah, they were the Harry Potter 1 themes that came out after when Harry Potter came out. They had the Dr. Dreadful Harry Potter. These I never had any of these, but they look so much fun.
Oh, so it was like those things where you make your own gummies and you cook it, kind of thing. You put it in a mold and you cook it, and it turns into bugs or something. Yeah, I've had those.
Oh man,
those things are so cool.
Oh yeah, they were sick. So cool. Oh man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to go back to be a child just to relive those moments again. I mean, I'm an adult. I could if I want to. It's just not going to be the same. I can actually afford those if they're still on sale, of course. But
you could probably find them on eBay or Amazon.
Yeah. The problem is to find the refill packs for them. They got the whole plastic contraptions to make them, but it's the refill packs that are hard to find.
You know what? The one candy no one really remembers, even though it still exists. Pez.
Pez?
Yeah.
I remember what Pez is.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, Pez still exists. I just remember Pez for the. Yeah, I just remember Pez for like little toy contraption you get, and he just spits it out of his mouth, or whatever it is.
I think it came out of their neck sometimes. When you lift the contraption of their head and you flip it backwards, and they would just, pop.
I was right. I found my guy joke. I
had Star Wars one.
There was.
I think it's Scooby Doo.
I remember the Scooby. There was Scooby Doo candy. Their gummies were always the best. Yeah. Lazarus was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gummy Scooby Doo snacks, they were always great. Now, if I was to say, has there been any candies that you guys knew you didn't like as kids but like now? Anybody?
You go first, Stream.
Oh my god, that's a good one. I do appreciate coconut and caramel a lot more today than I used to. I always loved cherry. I always loved chocolate. Gummies, I like all of them. I do appreciate Swedish berries and Swedish fish a bit more. I didn't like the gummy texture and the flavor, generally speaking. I thought it was kind of boring. But I do appreciate them a little bit more, though.
I used to hate Milk Duds when I was a kid. But I like them now.
Milk Duds? I don't know what that is.
Milk Dud.
Oh my god. He won't eat a Milk Dud. Whiplash won't eat them.
I won't. That's for sure.
Oh, I
think for me is like
so great now.
Candy wise, I don't actually know if I feel like my appreciation for the candy I like now came when I was like turning as an adult, or like 17, 18, one of those two. But Butterfingers I never used to like until I had one. Whoppers same way, never used to like them until I tried one. What else was it? The Biscoff, even though to be fair, it's not candy, it's a cracker. I didn't really have one until I was 26, so that was like later into my life.
I guess another. What is another candy that I didn't used to like that I like now? That's a tough one. I would say. Oh, okay. You can't forget about Airheads. Okay. You know what? There is one candy that a lot of people do like, and I still hate them today, and it's still popular. I don't like Sour Patch Kids.
What?
I don't like
what? They're so good. How can you say
I don't like Sour Patch.
You like sour. But I will say this: I like Airheads. I like Airheads Extremes.
Oh, those are good. The
Those are
airheads
delicious.
too, just the putty. Oh my god, I love eating that so much. You can get a bag of them at the dollar store for like $3, and you get like freaking 20,000. I just eat them all day.
Now, I wasn't always a big fan of Nerds either, but I love Nerds Rope.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I like Nerds Rope because it's still like a gummy, but for some reason the crunch with the gummy itself was always great.
Wasn't it like a sort of licorice or something? Licorice?
That was not licorice. That's too sweet to be licorice.
The strawberry of... God, I struggle so much. God damn it.
What was else? My favorite sour candy, believe it or not, was actually Toxic Waste.
Oh god, I remember that.
I actually like Toxic Waste or Warheads. Those are good too.
Warheads.
Actually, like let's say Warheads. Pop Rocks.
I love Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
I remember in middle school.
Did you guys?
I remember in middle school I snorted Pop Rocks.
What? Hold on. I want to hear this. Tell me, why did you snort Pop Rocks? Now I want to know this story.
Oh, that is such a bad idea. Don't hear that, everyone, please.
I was just dared to do it. So I opened up a pack of like the fruit punch one or whatever it was. It went. Ugh. It felt weird. That's all I remember. I did it. I don't know.
You didn't do it out of a dare?
No, I wasn't there, but I was 12.
How did you feel otherwise?
I mean, it felt funny for us at that class period I have, but otherwise it went away afterwards. My nose was just red. Like, you know, whatever came out of my nose was just red. For like a few days. No, it wasn't blood. It was like Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks color. So, you know, see, there's a good idea. You can make your boogers in the candy by snorting Pop Rocks.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, disgusting. Oh, what the hell, man?
That is gross.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Really
I don't like
gross.
To think about that.
Jesus. Oh, and there's here's a bland chocolate I know you'll like. You know those golden coins you would get at Cracker Barrel?
Ooh.
The golden coins? The golden chocolate coins? Yes.
Yeah. Those were good too, and I like those. This is an old-fashioned candy that I like too. It's called Goo Goo. It's made from Tennessee though. You can, as far as I know, you can only get it in Tennessee. I didn't see any in other states, but those are great too.
Goo Goo.
Goo Goo. They were really delicious. If I could think of another one.
Did you guys have the Popeyes kind of white stick candies? We used to pretend they were cigarettes, and then media did a whole deal about it where it was a bad idea, so they changed the branding and everything. They're kind of chalky colored.
I don't know why they were complaining, because before that they had cigarette-like or cigar-like Hubba bubble gum.
I mean, they literally had chocolate sticks, right? Wrapped in thin paper, put in a cigarette box. You would actually bite off the paper and just eat it because it was so thin.
I don't remember that. I do remember Smarties, that people would grind up the Smarties together while it's still in the plastic, and they would twist the end, and then you would puff it like it was smoke. People did that.
Smarties.
You never heard of it? Am I the only one who knew that people did that?
Never heard about it. I didn't even think it's possible.
Okay, then why don't you buy some Smarties? You don't have to get a lot, and then you don't open it. Just rub the Smarties together while it's still in its wrapper. Twist the end off, puff it, and smoke will come out. Kind of.
I'm not sure. Smarties, they come in a box here.
Oh,
like M&Ms.
That's right.
Smarties are like M&Ms, but they're cheaper than M&Ms. Actually, they taste like garbage.
What?
Smarties, yes, Smarties is delicious. I used to eat that as a child so much. At Cracker Barrel, they come in like a big, like little roll, and you just pop in your mouth like a tab. It's so good. But
okay,
yeah, Smarties for us, they're like rolled up. They're like a Tootsie Roll. They're like rolled up in the same kind of rolls as a Tootsie Roll, pretty much, but like, singled out each one, like different flavors.
And they're powdered, right?
No, they're not powdered.
They're not.
Well, they're powder, but they're like a round little tab. You can just pop in your mouth.
Oh, that's rockets. That's what we have. They're called rockets.
Yeah, but we call it Smarties.
Yeah, we call them Smarties.
And Smarties are the Canadian equivalent of M&Ms for us. But the chocolate, to me, feels lower quality than M&Ms. But they look just the same.
Hey, but there was nothing wrong with that. But anyways, guys, I believe we have nothing else to say. I think our time is up. Do you want to add anything before we go?
Yes. Guys, if you're going to trick or treat, make sure that you go at least one person. Stay safe. Make sure you're very visible because it's going to be night. There's going to be cars around, so please don't get hit by a car or a truck or a bus or a van, please. Stay safe. Be dressed accordingly so that you don't get a cold. And go with some friends and make sure people know where you're going if you're going on your way alone and you can't find anybody.
Now, if you're an adult and you're going to be having a Halloween party, make sure you drink responsibly. Unlike some people, Colton. Anyway.
I'm not going to.
Wow.
Don't.
Dude, what the hell,
He was... Go ahead.
If you're gonna eat candy all night, just make sure you don't eat a lot. Make sure you don't get those diabetes.
Diabetes.
Brush your teeth.
Until then, we'll see you guys next week on Phasmophobia.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.